G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we have my 50-cent collection book here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. And realistically, we are only looking for this one coin, the Centenary of Federation from the Australian Capital Territory. We have all the other coins up into the 2019 International Year of Indigenous Languages, that one there. Got a couple of low minted and not intended for circulations because they're from another country. But let's get into the coins and see if we can find that elusive Centenary of Federation for the ACT. As we go through the coins, I'll be mainly looking at the reverses, just looking for the commemorative coins, and at the end of the hunt I'll go through all the coat of arms to look for years of low mintage. This is the standard coat of arms. The standard coat of arms was issued all the way along from 1966. Here we have the Commonwealth Games Brisbane from 1982. That's a common commemorative, and it's going to go up in our top row. We're going to call that the Keeper's Row. Or sorry, we're going to call that the Common Commemoratives Row, and we'll be laying all the other coins down like that when we see them. This is the 50th anniversary of decimal currency, the changeover coin with the coat of arms on the reverse and the design, a commemorative design on there on the obverse. It's highly minted at 7 million, so it'll go up on the top as well, and we'll see what we can find further. There's another Commonwealth Games Brisbane, and then straight after it we have the Millennium Year coin. This is from the year 2000. On this particular coin we'll look out for a incused variety where the cross in the center is incused or dented into the coin. This is not one of those though, so it's a standard 50-cent coin, and so it'll go down there with the common commemoratives. This is a 2010. We always check the 2010 for rotation error, so we hold it with the reverse here straight up and down. We flick it east-west, and if the queen is tilted like that, it's a rotation, but this one seems to be fine. The queen's head definitely pointing to the right. So that goes in my hand, and we continue on. Oh, there we have a 1977 25th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's reign, the Silver Jubilee coin. Also highly minted at 25 million for the 25 years, and so we will put that down on the common commemorative row. Here we have the 1994 International Year of the Family. Also a common commemorative. Sometimes we check that for a wide date variety. This does, it's not too bad. The 9 and the 4 are slightly larger, and they are far apart. Yes, so that's a wide date variety. You can see the 9 and the 4. It's not the same size font, I suppose you'd call it, as the 1 and the 9. So that's a wide date variety. I do have a lot of those. There's only those two varieties, and so we'll put that one up there. Here we have something we don't see very often. This is an effigy of the Queen Elizabeth II that we don't see very much, which means it's the 2000 Royal Visit coin. And then we have it, the Royal Visit from the year 2000, and we don't see that hardly at all. I keep that myself for my wider collection because the effigy is different from any of the others, but it is still a relatively high minted coin, so it's not necessarily worth more money. If you're trying to sell it, you may not be able to. Having said that, I like to keep it in my wider collection. We're on to the second roll. We continue to look for those Centenary of Federation coins. And there we have, for the first time, we see the Remembrance coin. This is the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II from 2005. And so we will place that up on the top row because it is quite a common coin. On that particular coin, you can get quite a number of errors because the die started to degrade quite early on that coin. There's another Brisbane Commonwealth Games and another Centenary 60th anniversary not in particularly good condition, but also with no errors on it. There's another Millennium Year coin. We'll check that for the Incused variety, but seems to be a standard one. We're seeing quite a lot of the Millennium Flag coins lately for whatever reason. We have found an Incused variety in the last 3 or 4 hunts. So they are still out there. We're on to the third roll now. After this third roll, we will speed the hunt up a little bit, and I'll only slow down when we find coins that I haven't found before in the hunt, and we'll go through them saying what they are. But we'll get through this roll first, trying to find that Centenary of Federation. There's another 2000 coin. We'll check that for Incused Flag variety. No, it's just a standard one. Here we have the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II, the Weary Dunlop coin from 1995. Also quite a common coin. It'll go up on the top row. And as we go along, checking some of the dates. Oh, there's quite a brown coin. This is the Australia's Volunteers from 2003. Also a common commemorative. It's celebrating Australia's volunteers of all shapes and sizes. It's the only coin that was issued in that particular year. There are other years where there was no coat of arms issued in circulation as well. This one here, it looks like a coat of arms, but it's actually the 1912 coat of arms, Commonwealth coat of arms, and it's on the Centenary of Federation coin from 2001. That's one of the states and territories. This is the Commonwealth coat of arms. We have 9 states and territories as well, and they're the ones we look out for. This one not so much. It's quite highly minted, so it'll go up on the common commemoratives row. And then we have our last coin there. I'll open up the next roll. I'll let you know I'm looking out for low mintage years: 1985, 1993, 2019 IRB, and the 2020 Jody Clark. I also, if I can see them, and at the end I'll be looking out for the years 1986, 87, 89, 1990, 92, and 2005. And as I say, those years where coat of arms were issued but not into circulation. There's another here of the family. And now let's speed the hunt up so that we can see what we can find. And as I say, I'll only slow down and stop if I find something new for the day. It's 1975 in not bad nick, but let's kick on. And there for the first time today, we see the secondary school student competition winner for a 50-cent piece design. This was designed for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games, and this is a common coin. It'll go up on the top row. And there for the first time today, we see the Bass and Flinders coin from 1998, celebrating the discovery of Bass Strait, or the gap between Australia and Tasmania, determining that Tasmania was an island. It's also a common commemorative. It'll go up on the top row. It's a 2001. We'll check that for a Centenary Federation, but no. And there for the first time today, we see the very first commemorative 50-cent piece from 1970, the Captain Cook, celebrating 200 years from Captain Cook's voyage across the eastern Australian coastline. Also very common, and it'll go up on the top row. there we have a 1988 coin. We'll check that for the dots between the two eights. And these are tall ships. 1988 bicentennial celebration. It's not in great condition, and I think it has a slight tinge of green to it. The whole thing, not usually with the verdigris we have patches where the green is starting to eat into the copper in the copper nickel, but this one is a whole slight tinge of green, so I'm not going to be keeping that one. It's not in good enough condition, but it will go down here on the keeper's row, but that's definitely not going to be staying in my collection. Well, here we are on the last roll, hoping for a little bit of last roll luck. We're very, very unlucky today. Not very much going on at all. So hopefully there's a little bit of something here in this last roll that we can talk about. There's a remembrance coin, 60th anniversary with a cud, a bit of a robe cud down there, die chip on the bottom of the coin there. As I say, this particular coin has a significant number of errors found on it, including on the obverse side there. I can't see anything obvious, but it'll still go down. I've got quite a number of those. We have the 2003 in much better condition than the other two that we've picked up so far, and another Bass and Flinders. Hopefully, with only a few more coins left to go, can find something of note. Oh, there's another 19. Oh no, that's a 98. I thought it was an 88. It's a 98. But no, that's it. Oh, well, not a particularly good hunt. A couple of coins that I'm going to keep. I picked up another royal visit during the hunt, but I will quickly go through the coat of arms off to the side, and I'll be back in a sec to tell you if I found anything of any note. Well, unfortunately, nothing of particular note. We've got two coat of arms that we did pick up in the hunt. With this one, the changeover coin goes with the other changeover coin there on the table. But we did find a low minted Jody Clark from 2020. So just over 1 million of those coat of arms issued into circulation. So going into the wider collection as a low minted 2020. It's not in too bad condition, but I've got others that are in just as good or better. So we'll have a look at that. But what we did pick up was the tall ships. That is going to go back because it has a tinge of green on it. I know I always pull out the tall ships, but that one's going to go back to the bank. And then we got two royal visits with the Vladimir Gottwald effigy on it. Different from any other effigy that was ever issued on the 50-cent piece design. That's why I keep them out. Personally, I like the design on the effigy there. So not a particularly spectacular hunt of any nature, but that's the way things go. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. I think two from four in the last month or so. So that's the way it goes. But if you like what I do, please think about subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment down below. I know that lots of people like to tell me that they're finding good things in the 50s. And some people struggle with the 50s, which is how it goes. But I will be back for more noodling in a few days. So I'll see you then. Bye.